another shop with me recording from Bad at Fashion. I'm basically going to go through what's new from Saint Laurent. I'm actually looking at accessories right now really quickly. And this is what's new on mytheresa, which is like a little different than what's new on official Saint Laurent. Like they don't always, sometimes they have like extra items on this site, I noticed. So that's why I do my shop with me's here. Sometimes they release new colors or things like that. So this is the accessories. We will do bags right after this. You also might hear my baby in the background because she also has an opinion. Okay. Airpods Pro Case. I'm not sure how I feel about these types of items. Do we even have... I feel like this is really unnecessary. Like to me, the ultimate luxury with my Apple products is to not use cases. I think that looks the most luxe. And if you're using a case, you're basically trying to protect your item, which means you're like afraid of it breaking. But I'm sorry to be so crass, but if you were really rich, you wouldn't care, right? You would just get it fixed. You'd get Apple Care, or you would just pay for a replacement, So I actually don't really like these types of items. They're also usually like not well made from all the brands. And Saint Laurent is, I think, one of the best brands in terms of manufacturing, quality, leather, stuff like that. So this is probably one of their worst items. I don't know. I don't know a lot about their sunglasses. I know some luxury sunglasses are polarized, have really good quality glass, and some don't. I think Prada is one of the ones that has really good sunglasses, but don't quote me on that. I get prescription sunglasses now. And so, yes, that's my daughter. So I just wanted to look a little bit at the wallets and stuff. And this is a wallet on chain, really classic. We've seen this design before. I'm kind of over this logo, I actually used to love this logo and I hated the written logo. Like this, like sometimes on some items, you'll see just this and it won't have the old YSL monogram. And now I'm actually kind of over the monogram because how many items with the monogram can you have? I think 2. I think if you have more than 2, it just starts looking weird. Your collection starts looking, it's just like stamp, YSL. I also think this type of wallet doesn't look good in a bag that's the same color and has the same logo. Like for some reason, the Gucci one, I find it like less in your face. It's like less copy because see, they have like some items that are not like that. I don't know. I know some people like to match their wallets. I really like this card, this color. Let's see, what is light sage? That's what they're calling it. This is pretty. I might get this just because I don't have this color in my collection, and I only have one Saint Laurent bag that has this big monogram. I just don't feel like I can get more. But see, I would love something like this. I love the croc effect, and then this just has like the subtle branding. And this is like my favorite bag right there. Okay, I think we're just kind of seeing the same stuff over and over. This is an interesting card case. I haven't seen this before. It's like folded weird. It has an interesting profile. It's kind of like the Uptown clutch. Like I guess it's like very flat. Probably can't fit too much in there. This is kind of that famous wristlet that a lot of people convert into a crossbody because it's pretty big. Pretty cheap. I see that their prices haven't gone up crazy either. This is the like patent version of that same wristlet. But you can also just get a wallet on chain and you don't have to do the conversion. Let's see if they show the chain here. That looks pretty cute. I think Saint Laurent knows, what their customers like, and they go for it. I think this is kind of crazy. The micro Lulu. I'm definitely putting this on the thumbnail. Let's screenshot this. I think that's crazy, but it's like if I had a lot of disposable income, it would be like a cute collector's piece. Just like this one, this vanity as well. Okay, let's go to bags. Enough accessories. Let's go to bags. Let's make sure we sort by new arrivals. So we see them continually putting out the Lulu. So when you see these come up as new items in mytheresa, it's basically because they got restocked. So these bags are very, very popular. The regular Lulu and then the Lulu puffer. Right now, I'm leaning more towards the Lulu puffer. But again, it's like I cannot have this logo going on in so many bags. This is the clutch, which it seems to have like an angled card thing inside. I don't know if that's separate. Let's say. Comes with a card holder. Okay, that is separate. Let's see if they show it. They don't. So it comes with a separate card holder. I love this size. I would just throw in a fake chain, you know, like plop a chain around it. Because the toy doesn't have a metal chain. It has, or maybe it's not the puffer. I don't know even know if they do a Lulu puffer. Let's just keep going. The Nikki. Clearly the Nikki is more and more popular. I hated it when I first saw it, but it's really growing on me. And because the logo like blends in with the leather, you actually aren't getting that like stamped YSL look. So this is something I would consider adding to my collection just because the logo is more cool. And also like this, like if you look at it in this picture, kind of feels like a work bag, a getting things done bag. It's not like I'm going out and I'm trying to be luxe or I'm trying to show off. It's just like it gives off a very practical vibe, which I like. Just this classic leather wallet on chain. The Nikki, this is really probably the most popular color in the Nikki. It's like the crinkly black. Sorry, just makes me laugh. I don't know. I like the brown better. Hey, baby. I think, so when I talk, she also really wants to talk. If I wasn't talking right now, she would be dead silent. Like, I think she thinks she's, like, having a conversation with me. So I hope you guys enjoy that. People love the black. I don't know what, like, in the last 6 months, I've been avoiding black. I used to wear, like, my wardrobe used to be mostly black. But I find that I think I look better in brown. I'm not sure. Here. So here's the Lulu small chain strap, leather thing at the top. I also don't love the strap on these. It's kind of like a point of contention for me. It's like this curb link. I get it. It's very left bank. If you guys watch Mary's room, she talked a little bit about what the left bank look means, and Saint Laurent has obviously embraced this. They have that tote bag that says Rigo. I don't know how to say it in French, but it basically means like the left side of the bank, and it has to do with like being more creative, more edgy, and you end up with like little details like this, which mostly I like because it's like not a luxe look, but I just don't like this chain. I like the zipper pulls. I like the other elements that are like edgy, but I don't like that chain. And they do the same one on the Nikki, actually, if we're being totally honest. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just curb linky and not cute. Let's see this one. It's called the Sade. It's a Y2K style. It's an interesting chain. It's different. The YSL stamp is like a lot smaller. It's still like curb link. This is more tolerable. This is definitely the style of bag I wore in the 90s. So I was all about these cylindrical bags. I think I had like 3 of them. I had a baby blue one, a baby pink one, and another one, which I forget, probably black. I think it's cute. I don't think it's worth the money. I don't know. I think it's such a trend item. Obviously, I'm showing my age, but these like Y2K throwback, some of them are, I don't know. I guess let's keep going, but I think most of them are not cute silhouettes. They're just They're only cute because they have that like vintage aesthetic. But beyond that, like they don't have that like timeless. The 90s were not timeless. The 90s are very much the 90s. And I would say same with the 80s. There's very little. The only part of the 90s that I would say is timeless is like there was this streak of minimalism, through one part of the fashion world. Probably like the older people were really embracing minimalism. But when we say Y2K, we're talking about like the teenager fashion, which was bags like this one. Let's move on. The Kate. Is this color also sage? Let's see. Light sage, yeah. I think this is a really nice leather. I love this leather. I really want a piece in this leather. I feel like the Kate is one of those bags that you get because you want a YSL bag and you just don't know which one to get, so you just get the most basic one. I almost got a Kate once, and something went wrong, and they didn't have the color I wanted or the size I wanted or something, and then I realized, like, wait, I don't really want this bag. I just was in the mood to get a YSL bag, and this is, like, the most approachable, unoffensive one, I think. It's cute, of course, like, it looks nice, but it's definitely timeless. I don't know. I think, I'm glad I didn't get it. Let's just put it that way. Okay, this is the Nikki medium. This is also Nikki medium. Okay, they're all medium. This is black on black or gray black. This is gold with the black leather. Yeah, I don't know why I'm just avoiding black. Okay, this is the black on black Toy Lulu. And the Toy Lulu, this isn't the Lulu puffer. This is just the Toy Lulu. And here it is in the light sage. I love this new color. Sulfurino is also interesting in this new color. But you see the strap is now leather. So if you don't like that curb link, the Toy is a good option. Man, the leather on this bag, once you feel it, it's like really difficult to move on with your life. I'm honestly shocked I don't own it yet. But again, the thing that holds me back is like I already have a really cute bag with the YSL logo that I do wear a lot and fits a lot. And maybe if we run into it, I'll show it to you guys. But that's kind of what's holding me back is like, do I really want two bags that are just so similar? And they do this, they kind of create the same effect to an outfit. Now, because this one is the light sage color, maybe it would be a different effect. The Sulfurino, I feel the same way as I feel about the Kate. It's like a very, very classic profile, and then they just plopped the logo on it. But I think it's really cute. I think if this is a profile, like a style of bag you wear a lot, this is a good version of it. One thing I do like about the Kate is it has the caviar leather, which I think is, let me see, does this one have caviar leather? This one looks like it just has the smooth leather. I think if I had to pick between this and the Kate, similar size, same leather color, I would go for the Kate just because it has that caviar leather, which when it comes to YSL just feels so luxurious. I might even pick it over the Toy Lulu. No, I wouldn't. The Toy Lulu leather feels so soft. I would say this is like my number one pick. This is number two, number three, if we're going to talk about light sage. Oh, wait, never mind. This is my number one. The Lulu Mini leather shoulder bag. I don't know what it is, but the caviar leather on this one is like extra luxurious. Like all their caviar leather is great, but there's something about this specific bag where it almost like is glittery. It glitters. It's just so, I want this bag. This is so cute. Again, the challenge is, do I need another bag with that logo right in the center? This exact same styling. This is also in the light sage. Another thing that holds me back from this bag is I hate this tassel. Nope, not gonna do it for me. And of course the chain strap, and then it has a little leather piece at the top. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a really difficult one. I don't know if the tassel is removable. That might change things for me. I would have to do some research on that. I'm pretty sure it's not. Actually, we can see in that picture, right? I'm pretty sure it's attached to the zipper, yeah. You're stuck with that tassel. And here's why I don't like tassels from almost any brand. They look really bad after a couple years. And the whole point of buying these types of bags, for me at least, is that you want lifetime pieces, or like half lifetime pieces at the very least. You want things to last a really long time, and without necessarily babying your bags, right? You just want to enjoy them and just not have them look like absolute trash. And tassels almost always look like trash after a while. Here's the Puffer Mini. This one does have a strap. This color is called Light Vanilla. This is new. This is different than their previous white beige. Okay, I like this also. I think I like this better than the handheld one. But the color is like so buttery. I actually think it would go with my wardrobe. This is the same cylindrical bag, but in black. I think if you're gonna do Y2K, I think a lighter color works better. An envelope mini. What's the difference? These have different names. Cassandra leather wallet on chain. Envelope mini leather wallet on chain. I honestly think this is Cassandra. All right, guys, we need to talk about this. Don't they have like a QA person that would like double check, make sure the names are right? That's one thing you have to be careful with these other websites, is they don't always get the names right. This is just the envelope mini wallet on chain, in my opinion. So again, in this light sage, what is this color called? This is dark beige. So they've had this color for a while. They used to have a color called sea salt that I was obsessed with in the caviar leather. This is the Lulu. I feel like this bag looks too fat for me. Like, it just looks like it's stuffed even when it's not stuffed. Whereas this one does that puffy appearance in a more elegant way. Here's another bag with a tassel. So I was saying about tassels, like, you know what? If you buy like something that's like made of raffia, you know, some sort of like cheap fashion bag from H&M or something like that, I wouldn't mind a tassel. I think it can add like a, you know, nice bohemian vibe to your bag. But on a bag with like caviar leather that you want it to last decades, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay, this is the YSL monogram. It's like all upside down, all right side up. It's canvas, and then this treated leather. They do like a pretty dark treated leather. I like canvas, but yes, I'll pick you up. I like canvas, but I just don't like what they do. You know, canvas, you need to create like interesting bag designs to make the whole canvas thing work. And I don't know, but let's keep going, because maybe we'll see another canvas one. They have had some pretty weird ones, but I wouldn't say it was interesting in a good way. Wow, this is weird. This is a Puffer Small. Oh, we're putting this on the thumbnail. Yeah, we are. This is fake leather, polyurethane, faux suede lining. This is a 2,000 euro bag, so $2,000 basically. Wow. I'm actually a bit shocked. Why not do patent leather? It probably wouldn't have worked. This is definitely not gonna last. This is a big question mark for me. This also could be a bag that could become like a cult item, you know, and then the best preserved ones in 20 years are gonna be super popular because it looks really edgy. It's very representative of their aesthetic right now, but it's plastic. That's a $2,000 plastic bag. What? And I started this video saying how great their materials and leather and manufacturing was, and now I am questioning everything. This is the 5 to 7. This is meant as like cocktail hour bag, suede on the inside. It doesn't close all the way. It's kind of like a smooth leather, I think. Looks nice. What is this color called? This is called Storm. I don't know. I like the idea behind this bag. Maybe it just doesn't work for my life. I can't get around it. I really thought when it first came out a couple years back that it would, I think like two years back, yeah. I thought it would really warm up to me. I think it came out right before the pandemic, or maybe right after. And I was like, oh, that's a weird style, but you know, it's like, it's gonna grow on me, and it really hasn't. Okay, this is the up and down tote. This is a great price for such a big calf leather tote. Comes with an inside pouch, like a lot of these totes do. Yeah, I feel like I can already see the bottoms of this bag, because this is like a workhorse type bag. Like you'd be crazy to baby this bag, like if you really use it. And I think you're gonna end up just marking this beautiful beige leather. I would get it in black. Yeah, maybe this storm color too. It'd be easier for a cobbler to hide marks on this color, like clean it, than beige. Okay, this is a puffer small shoulder bag. Is this leather? I have to check now because, yeah, so I mean, this is also pretty luscious looking. The Uptown clutch. This has been a favorite of people who want to convert it into a bag. I don't think it makes sense. I hate it as a clutch. It's, you know, there's people, I was watching a YouTube video of someone that literally doesn't put anything in their bags. They just like wear them as like accessories to like accessorize their outfits. And more power to you, but I put things in my bag. So just in case you're wondering, like the perspective I'm taking when I'm shopping with you is I'm thinking of like, what can I fit in here? Anything you put in here will make it look weird. It'll bend out this beautiful caviar leather, which in my experience, you don't want to do. The whole point is like of that leather is it can build a really nice structure that you can then use. The sunset. I won't stay too long on the sunset. I think what's always holds me back is like how little you can fit. All these separations make it really difficult to use. This color is called taupe. I'm not familiar with taupe from YSL. Okay, the sac du jour. This is basically the Birkin of YSL, I would say. They do have a crossbody strap to it. I think it's really cute. This is the small, I think. Yeah, it's a small. The color is emerald green. If you have always wanted a mini Birkin, but you know, like the Birkin now is like, it's some kind of like attracts the wrong people. And you might not feel so safe traveling with it, or, you know, wearing it in certain places. So I've heard all sorts of stories. So I have recently been really attracted to this bag. The leather is basically like a smooth leather, like a box leather if you're more Hermes oriented. And I like this mini size. I like how that looks. Of course, unlike Hermes, you can't really you don't have as much options. Like you can't have it like the retourné stitching or whatever. You know, can't give it that more slouchy look with a different style of leather as well. And I really like the slouchy look, and that's mostly what's holding me back from this. Although the green kind of adds casualness to it. I don't know. It's ultimately, I think I would rather have a Kelly, and they also have like a Kelly dupe, which is called Manhattan, which I really, really love. And that I'm more likely to get that one. So this is a fabric bag in a color called Saffron. This is really pretty. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna get dirty. Like, I don't know. It's also fabric. Fabric, you know, you could argue is easier to clean. You just kind of, you have more options. but you can't wipe it down as easily. I don't know, actually it's not easier to clean. Like a tough caviar leather, I would say, is the easiest to clean. I've gotten really nasty stuff out of caviar leather. The Lulu small. This looks a bit better than the previous one that was in Storm. The envelope. I really like this bag. Really, really, really elegant. I think someone called it a boss bag once. I like it in the small better than the medium. And of course it has like caviar leather, you know, stitched in all different directions. This is a really pretty classic style, and I think this is something that's gonna be in their line for a really long time. I love this backpack. I saw it when it first came out on mytheresa, and it's like more like a purse. It's like they know you're not gonna wear it as a backpack. I think it is possible to wear it as a backpack. Oh, it's a bucket bag. So no. It really isn't a backpack. It's just a bucket bag. I think it's cute, and the logo is more subtle. I think this is, it's interesting. So this is the nano. The other one was the small. Let's see how the nano sac du jour. Oh, maybe they're the same. It kind of looks the same when she's holding it. I'm not sure. Let's keep going. This is an interesting clutch. This is like their new quilting that they're exploring. I'm curious where it'll go. Right now, this is like a satin item, which is, very niche. The Lulu puffer in pink. This is a pretty Y2K color, I would say. So this is where the like diagonal stitching gets really interesting. This is an interesting new bag. Le 57. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to say that in French, but quilted lambskin, $2,000, magnetic, noir. This has a little pocket in the back. It's not crossbody. I don't think you can make it crossbody. This I would prefer, or what they had before, the 5 to 7, the 57. I think this is replacing it. And we have a couple more items. The Charlie. This is giving me kind of equestrian vibes. I don't know. What I like about this bag is it was almost like designed to be a crossbody bag. Not a lot of bags look right crossbody because of, how it has to sit on your body. But this is like, even the straps are designed in such a way so it's like the bag is really shines when it's worn crossbody. It's interesting. I haven't tried it on though, and I feel like I need to try it on to really make up my mind on it. The Kate Small, the Lulu Medium, and the Storm color. The Sunset, the Lulu Mini again, the camera bag. This is the envelope in suede. It's also really nice. I love this bag in suede, actually. I think they made it in a light blue suede that I just couldn't stop thinking about, but I knew it was a bad idea, so I didn't do it. This is also, I think, a bag that's going to be in their line a really, really long time. This bag looks like it was designed 50 years ago, and I say that in a really good way. I love the flat quilting. It just looks, it just looks so vintage and beautiful. And again, the logo, instead of being smack in the middle, it's a little bit smaller. They could have made it even smaller. And I think that would have been beautiful. But let's see where they go with this line. They also have one where it's like black and white, like this part is white, or maybe the edge is white. And I think that one is also really beautiful. Let's see if it pops up down here. No, but look, there's like a patent one. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other Gabbies. And they also have a croc effect one. Initially, I thought this was suede because it's like right next to all these suedes. It made me think. So this is the small. This is the mini. This is the small. I think. Let's see. This is. There's the dimensions: 18 centimeters by 26. And this mini is right. This is the mini, yeah. 14 by 20. Okay. I would probably go with the bigger one because I don't think they look that much different, and like why not get more size. So this is the tote I was talking about before, about the left bank aesthetic that they're really going into. And then these are just bags that, I'm just shocked that this Uptown clutch is clearly getting restocked over and over. I think people buy it because it's cheap. They're like, oh, let me have one, my first YSL item or something, but it's just not a great item. Like, what are you going to keep in there? Like papers? I'm not a fan. Okay, Uptown clutch in, what is this? Oh, this is caviar leather. It's just a weird color that makes it look like, I thought it was fabric. The color is called olive drab. Let me see if the baby will scream. Okay. She isn't screaming. Guys, okay. I'm going to go really quickly through the second page because these aren't as new. A raffia bag. Honestly, it looks nice. Kind of like I spoke about Loewe. Like this raffia is probably going to look good after years and years. So if you want a summer bag to reuse, it might not be so crazy with the, I don't know, this is more expensive than the Loewe one, but that's my thought. One thing you can do is look on the pre-loved market for the same brand, any raffia bags they've put out in the recent years. You can see how they hold up. I have no comment on that. This is the kind of bag that they put out on mytheresa. I guess I do have a comment. Where it's like not really in their official line, but it's like an experimental. They put it out here, see how many people will buy it. I hate everything about this bag. I just don't. I mean, definitely left bank, I guess, but it just doesn't translate with the rest of their collection well. I wonder if it's part of like a capsule that I'm not seeing the bigger picture. Maybe, hold on, maybe they say style with. Like these shoes. Yeah. It's basically like a mesh with crystals. It's not metal. It's like fabric with Swarovski crystals. Again, not really a bag you can use. I guess you could put your phone in there and it wouldn't get scratched. I don't know. Let's move quickly. Nikki Raffia. I don't know. I barely am starting to like the regular Nikki, so when you throw these kind of materials at me, it doesn't do it for me. The wallet on chain. Well, actually, this is the wristlet. I think they messed up the name here. I think this is the wristlet in a patent leather. Croc effect. The puffer. This is really cute. I'm kind of over clutches. Maybe it's because I have a baby. That's my permanent clutch. This is styled really well. That's a really cool look. But, what does she have in there? Like a driver's license and a $20 bill. That's what you hold in those. Nikki medium in this bold green, which to me is just too much. More of this green. Yeah, so I guess this is it. Unfortunately, a Manhattan didn't come up. I was hoping they would do more with that bag. That's kind of like their Kelly dupe, but I'm just not seeing it here, so I guess they're not restocking it. This is also a really nice Nikki color. I think this is a little lighter than the one we saw. This is toffee, dark toffee. This purple denim is also something I just love to look at, but it makes no sense to buy that. Here's a Gabby in white. Like I said, they do other colors. I think this is a really pretty bag in white as well. This is so pretty. It also looks, is it cream? They're calling this cream soft, but to me it looks like their vintage blanc that they usually have. Let's see if they show the other Gabbies. They don't. Vanity. I hate vanity bags. I mean, how do you open it? How do you get in? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, none of this is really jumping out at me. One of my favorite bags. Again, it's kind of like, it looks really similar to a Kelly. I think that's why I love it so much. Sulfurino looks so much better in the medium size. And that's it. I am actually pretty disappointed. This is one of my favorite brands for bags, and I feel like all I had to say was negative. But that's it. Thanks for shopping with me. Maybe we'll have better luck next time. How do I stop this?